started out as an idea, dream when I was 11 years old to bicycle across America at the time. And of course that didn't happen, but later I took up walking. And when I took up walking and really got into it, I began doing long distance walks, and that dream sort of began to come back. And then when 9/11 happened, my husband knew of my desire to do a walk across America and to pray for America, and he says, I think it's time you do it. And that was really the inspiration and the beginning of the actual walk, which we started in 2003, 2 years after 9/11. We walked from Washington State to Key West, Florida. So it wasn't just straight across America, it was at an angle. And we walked through Montana. It was one of our biggest states. Actually, it was the biggest state that we walked through. And it was an incredible experience in Montana. We have often said that is our favorite place where we had the most fun, and we loved it in Montana. We had kind of joked about it at first, and then as time went on and we began to meet more and more people, we began to realize that we needed to write it down, and not just in our journals, which we did every night, but to do more with it. And so after the walk was over, then we took 2 years to write the book and work it out and get it published and ready to go out there and share with people. I went through 8 pair of shoes. Really should have gone through more, but had a hard time finding them out here on, out in the rural areas especially. And so we often wore them down pretty low. We averaged 15 to 20 miles a day, and it took us different lengths of time, but generally we walked about at 3 mile an hour speed. Going uphill, it was more like 2 miles an hour. Yeah, we avoided interstates, and we stayed in as rural areas as we could. We really wanted to meet the rural people of America, and we walked through the Crow Indian Reservation. We loved that. That was one of our favorite areas. Had just a great time there. The Crow people came out and talked to us. Oliver Costa, a legislator of the Crow Indians at the time, spent a lot of time with us one day and really shared with us about the people there and some of their needs, and gave us some good insights in how to pray for them. Usually people would stop and they'd see us walking and they'd say, do you have car trouble? Do you need help? And it was just amazing because they were always willing to help us. And when they found out what we were doing, their immediate response was, thank you for praying for our nation, and then often, would you pray for me in particular? And they'd give us specific requests. I'm 65 and I don't mind saying it all.
Okay.
I was 61 and 62 when I did the walk across America.
So obviously you must be in really good health, because this would take its toll on anybody.
Yeah, my doctor has actually said that I should be 55, not 65, and he says I'm in excellent health. I would say, for one thing, dream big, and then hang on to your dreams. Especially I say that to young people. We had the opportunity to talk to students from the Crow Indian Reservation who really had no desire to go to school, and we were able to encourage them to dream big and to hold on to those dreams, and they could do something when they grow up. And so I say that to everybody. I really encourage people to hang on to those dreams, because it took me 50 years to see this dream fulfilled. And it's been a wonderful experience. And to not stop praying for America. America is a wonderful country. We hear a lot of bad about America, but there is so much more good about America that we just don't hear, and we need to hear it.